Hello there.
Throughout the galaxy, there are many droids, but there are few quite as unique as IG-88. IG-88 droids were specifically designed to serve as security or enforcer droids, but due to them being so incredibly dangerous, they are widely outlawed across the entire galaxy. The IG-88 droids were created for one purpose and one purpose only, to eliminate any target that has been marked. Today we're going to discuss how IG-88A almost caused the death of every organic being in the entire Star Wars galaxy using the second Death Star. But before we get on to how IG-88 almost destroyed the entire galaxy, we should probably discuss their origins. The IG-88 unit was designed by the Holowan Corporation. This corporation would also build other battle droids for the Separatist army, such as the IG Magna Guard. The design of the IG-88 in battle droids was based off of a protocol droid with obvious modifications that made them dangerous for assassination. For starters, their thin bodies enhanced their mobility and agility, so they could squeeze in extremely tight spaces and move with extreme ease. And while it may look pretty weak on the outside, it was actually extremely durable, and were specifically designed to withstand large amounts of firepower. Their most useful asset was the ability that they could turn their head, torso, legs, and arms a full 360 degrees, basically allowing them to spin, which gave them an advantage when facing off against multiple enemies. But with that out of the way, let's get on to the story of how IG-88 almost caused a galactic genocide, or otherwise known as the IG-88 Revolution. The story starts off when IG-88 would be created on a Holowan laboratory during Project Fluke Droid. This droid model would be designed after IG units that served during the Clone Wars, and after IG-88A realized that the people who were constructing him were a threat to his primary programming as an assassin droid, when they tried to shut him down, they realized that his sentience was far too powerful to control. He would then come to the conclusion that all organic life was inferior to droids. And after coming to that conclusion, he would brutally kill all of his creators within seconds. He would then activate 3 other IG-88 droids and copy his conscience into each of the other droids. He would then go on to name them IG-88B, as we've seen in The Empire Strikes Back, as well as IG-88C and IG-88D, in order of activation. Now, I'm no name critic, but those names are kind of generic. Like, if I was going to name a droid, I'd name it like Annihilator or something, but that's just me. I'm getting off topic. He would also get together with a droid called IG-72, who agreed to help them get off the planet, and after leaving the facility, would begin their conquest to destroy all organic life in the galaxy. To start off the conquest, IG-88 would head to the Foundry world on Mechas 3, where the goal was to take over the entire planet. Because this planet was the largest droid manufacturer in the galaxy, his hopes was that he could use this planet to create his droid army for his revolution. But in order to take over the planet, they first needed to get rid of all of the inhabitants. And as they flew towards the planet in their ship, they simply hacked into the security and transmitted their sentience into all of the droids. And soon, all of the droids on the planet would be under IG-88's influence. It would be here that IG-88 would take control of a servant droid and inform the droid of their plan and told the droid what to do. And this was the first of hopefully many of IG-88's droid uprising. Soon every droid on the planet would turn against their organic master, and they would kill all 73 humans on the world in an astonishing speed of just 5 minutes. The planet now was under their control before they even set foot on the ground. Their master plan was to mass produce millions upon millions of droids with the sentience of IG-88's A conscience and ship them out throughout the entire galaxy and activate them all at once, similar to how Order 66 was given. They would turn on their masters and kill all organic life. In order to cover up their tracks, the droid would create a doctored image system, so whenever the planet was contacted, it would sound like they're talking to organic beings. But as well as things might have been going, the IG-88s feared that their luck would soon run out, and they might be discovered. So, they all agreed that they would all take up jobs as bounty hunters, with IG-88B as the face of the group, in order to distract the Imperials about their true objective. While aboard Darth Vader's ship in the movie Empire Strikes Back, IG-88B would learn that the Empire was building a second Death Star. He would then go on to transmit this information to IG-88A before being destroyed on Boba Fett on the planet of Bespin. Out of anger, IG-88C and D would go onto Bespin and attempt to avenge their fallen comrade and attack Boba Fett. In a fight, IG-88C would die by Boba Fett firing every weapon in the Slave One's arsenal at him. Although IG-88D might have survived the crash, he would be killed by a smuggler known as Dash Rendar on Ord Mantell. But now we'll head back to IG-88A, who has learned about the second Death Star and already devised a plan to take control over the Death Star. The droid would intercept a shipment of the Death Star computer core using a squad of mechanical stormtroopers. And when the new core was installed and hacked by the IG-88 unit, IG-88 literally became the Death Star, and none of the personnel on the Death Star had a clue. Emperor Palpatine might have had his suspicions when the door started to open and close randomly, but there's nothing he could do. And when the rebellions attacked the Death Star in Return of the Jedi, it would be IG-88 that would fire the Death Star laser at the rebellion fleet, to let the Imperials think they were still in control. While he was preparing to send out his order to activate all droids to kill all organic life, he did not care about the war going on right above him. He probably should have though, because as IG-88 was preparing to send out a message, Lando Calrissian and Wedge Antilles would shoot the Death Star's main reactor and cause a chain reaction and blow up the entire Death Star and destroy IG-88's plan to cause galactic genocide. He really was that close to finishing his plan. While it isn't technically considered Star Wars canon anymore, it doesn't actually contradict with anything in the Star Wars canon. So, what do you guys think? Do you view it as canon or not? I do. What do you guys think of this story? Do you feel like we should see this guy more in future shows, movies, and or comics? Let me know in the comments below. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment down below who your favorite assassin droid is, and if you have any ideas of what I should do next. And with that, my fellow Star Wars nerds, may the Force be with you.